One of the key features of a shock is how long do you want that shock to last? How long should you expect it to last? A factory shock, those things generally wear out, 50 to 60,000 miles. Your aftermarket shocks for a regular street-driven car aren't a whole lot longer than that, maybe 70,000 miles. But the more off-road that you see, the shorter the lifespan of that shock becomes. The rougher the road, whether it's off-roading or just gravel roads or lease roads, those shocks wear out a lot faster. The more movement the shock sees, the hotter it gets, the more everything wears. So whether it's a street-driven vehicle or if it's an off-road vehicle, the more extreme the circumstances, the shorter the life, the more important it is to be able to rebuild that shock versus just replacing it. If you're in an off-road environment or a rough environment, most of the time, you're going to go through shocks a lot more often than the average person. So having the ability to rebuild your shock is going to save you a lot of money in the long run. If you spend a little more on the shocks up front, you have the ability to rebuild those in the future in most cases. Some shocks, even though they're a higher end shock, don't have the ability to be rebuilt, but that is a service that we offer here at Tribe. So you can call us with your information on your shocks and we can talk about your options. Lower end shocks, they can't be rebuilt. Most people may not even know your shock can be rebuilt, but some of them can, and they cost more up front, but the fact that you can rebuild them means that you're going to spend less down the road. The other part is some of these shocks are very particular to the vehicle, so you can't just go buy a replacement. They may have custom valving in them, they may be a custom link, so rebuilding them is really the best way to go.